I'm going to Pepitos today to meet some of my co-workers for lunch. Pepitos is a Mexican restaurant in Jonesboro. I'm thinking it's about 16 miles one way. The temperature?
Right now, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, it's 66 degrees. Today,
okay, so I think I can make it there and back on one charge. We're going to see. If I can, it'll be the first time I've had that car that I've gone out of Paragould and made it there and back without using any gas. That's why I'm only averaging about 71 miles per gallon on my car in the first 1,200 miles. Because anytime I go anywhere, I'm burning some gas, at least in winter. I don't know about summer yet. Let's see how many miles it says we can go. 34 miles. Make sure you turn the climate off. We don't need it. It's already off. Okay, good. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can do it. I'm averaging 73 miles per gallon on this tank. 70.6 lifetime, 1,249 miles. That's pretty low for most Vote owners. But like I said, I live in Paragould, Arkansas. Half the time we go eat in Jonesboro, and any town outside Paragould is a good 20 miles away. So especially in winter, it's hard not to use gas if you go anywhere in this area.
His voice smoldering.
And I'm listening to Twilight. Yes, I need to turn in my man card, I guess.
Still intense. Couldn't speak yet, so I just nodded. He smiled briefly.
Is she going to join Team Edward or Team Woofy
You
Poo?
really should stay away from me, he warned. Oh.
As we're leaving town, we've driven 4.6 miles. We still have 32 miles on the gasometer. Used 1.1 kilowatt hours of energy. About 10 and a half is where it usually switches to gas. About 9 kilowatt hours to go. We'll see if we'll make it home. I don't know. But anyway, I gotta speed up to 60. That's gonna burn some energy. I'm going exactly the speed limit, 60 miles an hour. It's amazing these people are not. This road from Paragould to Jonesboro, this highway, is one of the worst I've ever seen for some people going way under the speed limit. And most times they're in the left lane, what we call left lane campers. This highway is the worst for left lane campers. They'll be in the left lane going 45, 50 miles an hour. Usually get up to them and they got their machine out texting. And you can always tell when they're in between texts if you look in your rearview mirror once you pass them. Because when they speed up, you know they're not typing at the moment. Then you'll know when they start typing again because they slow down. Look at this. Driving style, 90%. Climate, 100%. You know what that means? Oh, 89. That means I drive like an old grandpa, which I am. If you're a young whippersnapper, you'll never get 90% because you'll never drive like an old man. It says dropping now, but it'll go back up. Just hit 45 mile an hour zone. So I'm gonna slow down, and we're almost there. 17.2 miles, and we're within a mile of being there, probably half a mile. 21 miles left on the gasometer. Now that we're in town, we'll save some energy, but we're not gonna be in town very long because one thing I like about Pepitos is right on the edge of Jonesboro, and Jonesboro traffic is horrible. Paragould is too. Paragould and Jonesboro both. Traffic is just horrendous. You know, so this is a good restaurant, and me and my wife both say they have the second best sweet tea of anybody in the area. Pizza Inn has the best sweet tea. You know us Southerners, the way we make sweet tea is with a pound of sugar to 2 quarts of tea. But their sweet tea here is so freaking good. So I brought this cup. It's empty. I'm gonna put my sweet tea in it when I head home. But if you're in the Jonesboro area, then right here, Pepitos is a great place to eat. Very good. Especially if you like sweet tea. You know, made the Southern way and all. I get a park up front because I'm crippled. Boy, look how good that looks.
Where'd you get
Fajita nachos.
Where'd you get that at? That's stayed in it. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I pulled out of my purse, my man purse here.
Your man purse.
Fajita nachos, man, they look good.
Your man purse.
I can't believe we were in there for 2 hours. But there's nothing like good conversation with good friends. It's raining now. Heading home. What is it, about 18 miles to go? 22 miles left on the guessometer. Takes a little bit for the vote to boot up so you can see what you got. Yeah, we're probably about 16 miles from home actually. 22 miles to go. We're gonna make it easy. Very good food, very good conversation. I really enjoyed it. 26 miles, 12 miles left on the guessometer, and 7.1 kilowatt hours. We got about 3.5 kilowatt hours left until we run out of juice. We'll be home before then. Like most Chevy products, or a good part of them that was made in 2015 and forward, you can get your text messages on the screen and it'll ask if you want to hear it. Let's take a look at that. Home messages. Now if I get a new message, it's just going to pop up. Let's see what my wifey poo said last time. Click on her, then listen.
Message from Pam, February 4th, 2019, 2:43 p.m. For all that work.
What was that? I couldn't hear it, but anyway. Listen to another one. I couldn't understand what that one said.
Message from Pam, February 4th, 2019, 2:43 p.m. That isn't that bad.
That isn't that bad. Okay. Oh, I don't remember what she's talking about, but if I were to get a text right now, then the thing would pop up and I could hit listen and listen to it. Look how horrible the backup camera is in this car if it's been raining. Same thing if it's night. This backup camera is one of the worst I've ever had. Which I haven't had too many cars with backup cameras, but this one's one of the worst when it's raining or at night. When it's night, there's a light back there that shines underneath the camera, and it just, sometimes it'll just blind the camera. I mean, look at that. Can you even see my handicap ramp? You can see a little bit of the ramp right there. Look at that. Look how distorted that wood is. It's enough where I'm not going to hit it, but very poor. All right, there we go. 34.9 miles. Might as well say 35. 4 miles to go on the guessometer. 39 miles with no HVAC at all on, and somewhere in the mid 60s on temperature. We burned through 9.3 kilowatt hours at 6.5 cents a kilowatt hour. 10 to be 65.7. You know, might as well about 60 cents. About 60 cents on electricity to go 35 miles, or to the edge of Jonesboro and back from Paragould. It's pretty cheap. On this tank, we're averaging 80.9 miles per gallon, which is way less than the national average, I think. Simply because, in part, of where I live, and another part because there's no infrastructure here. None that anybody would want to use. All right. You have a great day. Thanks for watching, and remember, chicks dig scars on electric cars. See you later.